Today is the day we're fishing out the bike of the water. The swamp bike. I don't know if it's actually a swamp. It's more of a small ditch.
In my previous video, I pointed out a bike that has been abandoned in water close to where I live, and the comments were very clear about what needed to be done. Today, we are going to attempt to pull it out of the water, because we have to. Felix is here to help me. Let's go. We don't actually know much about it. It's just a small part of the wheel visible above the surface. Maybe it's just a wheel. Maybe it's a beautiful, magnificent bicycle that can become someone's garbage bike. Only one way to find out.
Det ser lovande ut.
Jajamensan, vi kanske kan stå där på den metallen om vi vågar.
Ja.
Annars
Ramlar vi så ramlar vi.
Annars där uppe.
Ja.
Här ser det nästan ut att vara mark ganska långt på den här sidan. Vi testar med spännband först eller?
Felix is standing on the other side with a metal stick, and my plan is to throw this rope that has a hook on the end. Hopefully it can get a grip on a spoke in the wheel or something. First throwing attempt was terrible. The second attempt was better, but it didn't bite. Felix can actually help me to guide the hook with the stick. Third time's the charm. Bingo. We have something on the hook. Look at all the bubbles on the surface. Something is buried in the mud.
Oh wow!
No problem. Oj.
Full frame, 2 wheels, chain, pedals, handlebar. I think we can ride this. We can definitely make it rideable. But I think we can ride this right now.
Then the chain is on its place. There's not much to do with it.
Obviously, the big question right now is if we can ride the bike. We don't know how long it has been in the water. It looks kind of banged up, but honestly, it's still in pretty good shape considering the circumstances. So let's give it a try. Yeah, we can totally ride it.
Woo!
It's not super easy, but we did it. What a catch!
Yeah.
What we have here is a classic ladies bike with coaster brake and an internal 3-gear hub. These things are very common and popular here in Sweden. This one is from the Swedish brand Skeppshult.
Tack för hjälpen.
Ja, inga problem. Bra jobbat.
Samma.
Här är jag på väg till Uppsala alldeles strax.
So many like little pieces of look like I don't know what that is. Goo.
Rust or goo or
Look here. All of this junk.
Ja, visst du.
It's difficult to sit on the saddle because it's really loose, and so is this. But it was rideable. I think I was standing up the first time I rode it, but if I'm going to film now, I have to sit down. So I have to balance the saddle. Brake works. Coaster brake. Very nice. Yeah. This was a wild success. We didn't know if it would be a full bike or just a wheel. This is nice. This is nice.
Yeah, everything's there.
Interesting how this side is not very affected, but this one is. Yeah, it's probably then halfway down in the mud under the water.
No, for sure.
I wish that whoever put this bike in the water at some point in the past sees this and has a moment, you know. That would be like someone on television pointing at the screen and saying your full name or something. That would be really freaky. First thing when we get home is we're gonna hose it down, see what sticks and what doesn't. Then we're gonna tighten some parts, make them less loose, and see if we can inflate the tires to a nice level. And then we'll give it the final verdict, if it's rideable or not. I think it will be. I think it will be.
Oh no, it's definitely good.
So I think this turned out in the best possible way, actually. We got the bike out of the water. Nobody fell into the water. The bike is awesome and even rideable. It was a very fun thing to do. The question is, what's next for this bike? I don't know what will happen to it, but before I do anything with it, I want to do the right thing and see if there is someone in my town who is missing a bike like this. I feel like there is a very high chance that it was stolen, taken for a joyride, and then dumped into the water by some drunk people. So I'm going to make a post in a large local Facebook group that I have a latest bike of this brand,
Well done.
and ask if anyone is missing theirs. If they are, I will have them describe their bike, and we will see if I actually have their bike or not. To be continued. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in watching another one of my videos, there should be one on your screen right now, and you can check that one out. Have a great day.